Welcome to Wednesday's Market Sit Rep here at Top Gun Options. Matthew Buckley, callsign Whiz, the primary live trade brief, urgent alert, and weekly options portfolio manager here at TGO. And market is higher again today. What a whipsaw week we're seeing, and it's mainly higher. Dow's up about 100 points right now. SPOOs up are up about 8 on mainly some semi good news. Okay, so PPI, producer price index, and core PPI, and yawning. But the Empire State Manufacturing Index, the Empire State Fed, and what's going up in the Northeast, 3.2 was expected, 12.5. So essentially blew that out of the water. We will get the beige book at 2 p.m. And that's the FOMC. This analysis used by the FOMC to make their decision on interest rates. So it might be some relatively interesting stuff on there. But also, markets up a little bit, I think, because like JP Morgan the other day, Bank of America out of the blue has this huge beat. Okay, and some non-GAAP accounting, change puppy to small dog and move some stuff around. But it doesn't matter. Bank of America, JP Morgan, like we talked about, Wells Fargo, better than expected quarterly earnings. And you guys know who follow me, one of my mantras is financials and transports tend to lead us into and out of economic booms and busts. And if the financials are hitting on all cylinders, well, I think maybe this market can start propelling higher. And if we're seeing good news out of Empire Fed, we'll get the Richmond Fed, or the Philly Fed, I believe it is tomorrow, to see how the Mid-Atlantic states are doing. Well, maybe we are firing on all cylinders. Maybe that jobs report last Friday was kind of out of the blue. However, now is the time. Hey, Whiz, sounds like you think the sun's shining bright and everything like that. Well, then time to get long volatility. The VIX down here at 12 is nuts, period. It is below its resting heart rate, in my opinion, and we saw that triple-digit, rip your face off implosion this week as well. I was doing a primary live trade brief Tuesday morning before I left, right around here before we stopped our primary live trade brief. I looked at the VIX. I said, folks, this is nuts down here below 12, 1180, 1190. It is time to get long volatility. And look what happened that day. The VIX spiked, $2 essentially in the blink of an eye, okay, on that triple-digit sell-off. Now we're imploding on these rallies, but I got to tell you, folks, when fall's cheap, you buy it. When it's expensive, you sell it. We still have rest of earnings season to get through. We still have a debt ceiling fight coming up here in February. World events. Now is the time when it's not raining to fix the roof and have some long volatility on. Apple seeing a big jump today on their long-awaited China telecom deal announcement. Yay, and then who cares? So again, Apple is, there's a whole slew of potential customers in there, but they have also said that they're going to protect their pricing and not really give on it. So I don't know if 3 billion Chinamen are going to be up for paying a lot of money for an iPhone, and if they do start breaking the pricing on their iPhone and say, well, in China we're going to offer really cheap ones, I think the rest of the world's going to want that as well. Okay, so obviously everybody wants, executive platinum first class on American Airlines, but they want to pay Spirit Airlines prices. So we'll see if Apple gives into that pressure over in China, and whether or not that translates into a broader price war with other gadgets. Right? We got Motorola underneath the Google umbrella. Samsung. It is going to be a race to the bottom, in my opinion, with these handheld devices. Okay. They're becoming commoditized, and there might be some pricing pressure. So nice jump out of Apple here, and then we're kind of seeing the rally hold, okay? Because I really think people, once they digest the China telecom deal, it's like, I think it's already priced in the stock, to be honest with you. But we're actually going to be talking about that tonight. Make sure you check your email, because I'm going to be doing a webinar at 8 p.m. Eastern tonight, where I am going to cover some of this stuff. I'm going to cover that Apple, what I think is going to happen with Apple long-term, short-term, and also with volatility via the VIX. So check your email, register for the webinar tonight, and don't forget tomorrow afternoon after the close at 4:30. Also check your email, because Don Prattle from Trade Monster is going to be giving us a demo of the Trade Monster platform. So make sure you check your email and register for both of the webinars tonight and tomorrow. Happy hunting. Make sure you hedge, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. We'll see you, or tonight.